The Art of War by Sun Tzu Chapter 6, Weaknesses and Strengths Summary. Sun Tzu invokes the philosophy of Taoism, which rules that each quality contains within it a bit of its own opposite. Sun Tzu discusses how good management of weaknesses and strengths demonstrates this understanding. Sun Tzu points out that the first army to arrive at the field of battle has the advantage of time to rest, and to fully assess the best positions for their battalions. A wise general places separate units of his army at varying distances from the appointed battlefield and orders them to march at different times so they will all arrive together like people coming to a city market. Sun Tzu judges a successful general according to his ability to create a situation in which the enemy is forced to engage. This is accomplished by a carrot and stick approach in which the enemy is enticed by the illusion of easy success, or pushed into a position from which it can neither adequately defend itself nor completely escape. If forcing the enemy into a trap, Sun Tzu emphasizes that the best way to do this is to leave open what looks like an escape route, but is actually a controlled route by which prisoners and provisions can be captured. A general who keeps his opponent in the dark about the details of his plans can cause the opponent to attempt to strengthen one area at the cost of leaving another vulnerable. One way to guarantee success is to have the enemy attempt to fortify in every direction, because in so doing, its resources will be spread so thin that no single position would be strong enough to withstand an attack. While signs and signals to one's own forces must be clear and well understood, those which the enemy is able to read and interpret must lead to false conclusions so that the enemy will act on them, thus compromising its own forces. The general that is skillful in attack whose opponent does not know what to defend, and he is skillful in defense whose opponent does not know what to attack. An example is during the Three Kingdoms period in China 220 to 280 AD. Commander Yu Liang of the Shuhan state left a small force to defend a city, but the attacking general Shimei of the Kaowei state was given misleading signs that the defenders were planning an ambush. Assuming the defenders were stronger than he had believed at first, the attacking general Shimei fled with his troops into the mountains, only to learn later he had been tricked into calling off a potentially successful attack on the city. Sun Tzu concludes the chapter by stating that change is inevitable and that no condition in nature is always predominant. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions.
Thưa tướng, tại sao thừa tướng chỉ đàn một khúc nhạc mà có thể khiến mười mấy vạn đại quân của Tư Mã Ý rút lui?